Well, here we are in the fabulous Farnham Estate Hotel, and I have a group of ladies here from CUAN, Cavan, and with me as well is managing sales and director. Have I got that right?
Yes, Director of Sales.
Director of Sales and Marketing in the Farnham Estate Hotel, Clodagh Price. On the 9th of June last, Clodagh and her team organised a fantastic run and raised a huge amount of money for CUAN. Clodagh, tell us about the race, or your interest in the race. I do believe you like running.
I do like running, yeah. So we decided that we would organise a 10-kilometre and a half marathon run in the local area here around Derraheen, and our chosen charity was for CUAN. So we had about 350 runners that day, and we had lovely food afterwards, and I think everybody really enjoyed it, and the most important thing was that we raised money for a very, very good local charity. Well,
Clodagh, you make that sound very easily, but it's not that easy to run a big race day like that. Great amount of work went into it, and you had different races. You had a 5k, I think, and you had a family walk, and you had a half marathon, and it all had different logistics, and it was all around the estate and on some of the roads around as well. Lots of hard work there.
Yeah, there was a lot of planning, but I suppose without all of the volunteers and the team here at Farnham Estate, and we had the help of the guards and the civil defence, it wouldn't have really been possible. So there was a lot of logistical headaches, but we just all worked together as a team, and we pulled it off.
Were you surprised with how many turned up on the day?
Yeah, it's always very nerve-wracking when you're organising an event, because you kind of wonder...
You don't know until the day.
Yeah. Will people come? Won't they come? So, I kind of had a lot of sleepless nights before that. And
wondering, will it take?
Yeah, and myself and Bridie, who also organised the event here in the hotel, we kind of did worry about that. But once we saw the numbers coming in, because everybody had to pre-register, then we knew. I suppose the biggest thing was that we were going to raise money for the charity. That was kind of the biggest thing.
And of course you said to me before that you were delighted to raise money for CUAN. CUAN, Clodagh, hi Clodagh, another Clodagh. Clodagh, CUAN is in Cavan town a few years now and is doing excellent work in the aftercare and the well-being and the mindfulness of people who've suffered cancer. And this is where all this funds and all this charity money goes.
Yeah, so it's great to have such local support from the Farnham Estate to organise this. It goes towards maybe people who are going and their families or their children going through cancer, or afterwards for counselling, for therapies to help them get through what was a big, I suppose, upheaval in their lives. So it's great to have it on our doorsteps, that we can support people in our community going through cancer, so that we've the local support from Farnham. It was just excellent, and it was a lot of work that they put into organising it, and the feedback from the day was fantastic, because local run, there's a lot of running groups in Cavan, and to have this on our doorstep, especially a half marathon, and so well organised, was brilliant.
Yeah, Rosemary, I'd like to say that CUAN is not that long in Cavan, and we've one of the founder members here. Martina was one of them. Weren't you one of the founder members, along with Rosemary? Well done to you. I think you're about 6 years in inception.
No, I think it's a bit longer. They're nearly 10 years. It started off in Cutel firstly, and when we were diagnosed with cancer, we went over to Cutel, and there were about 5 of us from Cavan town going over there at that time, and we thought, well, it's better to try something in Cavan. So we did a lot of hard work, my team and myself. We tramped the streets trying to get a place, and eventually Cavan County Council gave us the house that we're in now at the moment for a very nominal rent, and we're very happy there. We're expanding, so hopefully in the future that our space will expand as well too.
Yeah, and that's what we'd like to say as well, that it's all voluntary. Your support to people with cancer and the supporters of cancer is all voluntary, so all help on board is very much appreciated. Of course, it was great that the Farnham Estate Hotel chipped in to help, but you have got great help always. You've got great help. You organised a fantastic fun runner last October, I think it was, where you had Neville Maguire. That was a wonderful night. People are still talking about that night.
Oh, yes, that was a brilliant night, and it brought a lot of knowledge. People got to know about CUAN, people who hadn't heard about CUAN before, and it really opened a lot of doors for us at that time. Neville is great.
Great support.
Great support for us, he really is, yeah. Yeah.
And I'd like to say as well that getting the name CUAN out there was very important, and I think one of your features are, and I'd like to speak to Alwyn on this, is that you have an information centre on Tuesday or Wednesday mornings in the hospital.
The hospital have been great. Yeah, they give us a little desk in the foyer. So we're able to channel it towards people who are visiting oncology on a Tuesday or a Wednesday with their alternative days. So we're there for 3 hours in the morning. And it just means that if family are visiting or that, they can come and get all their information, and then we can look after them when they come into the centre in KG Lane. And we have a drop-in centre with support. Everything is in confidence, and then we can add on to them, signpost on for financial help, for counselling, for complementary therapies. So help them in any way possible. So, but the hospital have been great.
It's a great service. What you're doing is absolutely fantastic, Rosemary and ladies. And it's great, and it's important that places like the Farnham Estate Hotel are supporting you, and you're getting, and charities are supporting their money to you. Looking forward to keep you going for the year. Do you think you're okay?
I think we are okay for the year, but
it's a year by year.
It's a year by year. That's really how we're working at the moment. We only get one grant from the Irish Cancer Society, and that goes towards counselling. And it doesn't really cover the amount of counselling that we provide for people, because we provide counselling for the people who have had cancer, anybody who has cancer, and family members, and it's all free of charge. All our therapies, everything we provide in CUAN is all free of charge. We get lots of donations. We've got a load of lovely chocolates this morning that will go towards our drop-in, or maybe a coffee morning or something. So people are always dropping into us, and the more the merrier.
Excellent. Well, of course, we all know that the sad thing is now that the numbers of cancer, that the numbers of people with cancer are increasing. But the good news is that the survival of cancer is increasing as well. And that's very important to put a point on that you can survive cancer and live a great life afterwards. Ladies, I'd like to thank you very much for all the good work you do for CUAN, for getting the word of CUAN out there, and well done. And I'm sure you'd like to say thank you to all your sponsors and your supporters.
Could I just say a special thank you, very, very, very special thank you to Clodagh. I was sorry that I wasn't here on the day. I was away at a wedding. But judging from the reactions on our Facebook page, I actually wrote down a few of the things that people were saying about the day. This is just a few of the things. Well done, everyone. Great achievement for one and all. Well done for a superbly organised event. Superb event, really well organised. Would love to see it on an annual basis. Congrats to all involved. You're all amazing. Great morning, well organised. Looking forward to next year. Really great event. So worth the 2 hour plus drive. Loved every minute, and hope it will be on the calendar again next year. Clodagh, thank you so very much for supporting CUAN and for having CUAN as your charity, and look forward to working with you again, and any help that we can give, we're there for you.
No, we're just delighted here at Farnham Estate to support a local charity, and we'll do it all again next year.
Well done. Your race was a great idea. It worked. It was a great success, and great plaudits after that. Now we're going to unveil the cheque. Going to show us exactly how much that race on the 9th of June made. So there you are, folks. The grand total of €8,044. Well done. Well done to everybody.
Huh?